Couple of minutes.
2014. You've been sat with the guys in the offices for a number of months.
Yeah.
It is tough. We know that. It's something has to clash with something else, but you've also looked at what clashes with what and tried not to clash with anything. Yeah. 2014. Your thoughts on it?
Well, we're going to be busy, or I'm going to be busy. One of them. Obviously we're doing the GUKPT 2014. It's already been advertised. The leaflets are in the clubs. Pick one up. We are going to a few different places. Yeah. And like I say, we've got Leeds in there. We've got Cardiff in there. We haven't been to Cardiff for quite a few years now, so it'd be nice to go back to Cardiff. Some of the old favourites: Brighton, Blackpool, Luton. So a good mix of clubs. A couple of things with the GUKPT: £500 events. Yeah. They're only 5 days long. So we have the 10-seat guaranteed on the Sunday. Yep. Nothing on the Monday, nothing on the Tuesday. That's just normal competitions in the club. We then come back on the Wednesday and do Wednesday through till Sunday. Yeah.
Do you think the clubs might change their schedule for that week and just add maybe a £50 or a £75 or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, they're under no restrictions because sometimes depending on a club, the Tuesday nights or the Monday nights are their busiest nights. So there's nothing you have to do, but they'll definitely be doing satellites. Yeah. And obviously, if that's one of your clubs, go in there, make sure the supervisor's got satellites on, make sure you're doing last man standings, this sort of thing. So if you want to play a normal comp, at least have a last man standing. Yeah. Get yourself in a position to play the GUKPT in them clubs. Yeah. So there's a full schedule. It's right across, as you know, in the leaflets, in the clubs. We'll get it online very shortly. I know it's not on there. We do apologise. Yeah. It'll be on there at the latest by Monday afternoon. It'll be on there. Yeah.
This year you added a grand final seat to every event over £101.
Yeah.
What's the plan next year?
You put me on the spot now. I don't really know. Obviously we're hoping to do the same thing. I haven't got nothing signed off as yet.
It has been a fantastic incentive though for the guys, hasn't it?
Yeah, with the guarantees, we're hoping, fingers crossed, we're hoping to do something with them. Yeah. Hopefully, obviously, moving them up, not down, obviously. I'm hoping that we're going to get the same thing with the grand final seat. Yeah. It's worked fantastically well. As you can see with the numbers behind me and the money involved, it's worked, so why wouldn't we do it? I haven't got it signed off yet, so don't quote, he quoted me in November or December last year saying he was going to do it. But fingers crossed we can get all that done. There is some things in the pipeline as well. Yeah. We're hoping we're going to get them signed off, and I think it's going to be a great year for the GUKPT next year. Are you going to speak then? Go on, you speak. Go on.
You've also got the Goliath.
Wait. Don't just skip over the Goliath like that, mate. Goliath.
You know that week-long event?
I'll tell you something now. We're getting plans in place. Even this, it takes that long to develop. It takes that long to put it into place. And we still have a few problems. We admit that. Yeah. We're getting better and getting better. It's going to even be bigger. This year's going to be bigger, more players, more stuff going on. I can't tell you obviously what because we've got but it's going to be the. The one to play, the one to play in August.
It has changed each week. It's not going to be the August bank holiday like it is because that's all. For some reason, it's already booked up the Rico Arena for the bank holiday weekend.
But Coventry are playing at home. No, they're not.
It's the week before. It's the week before the Goliath is not the August bank holiday. It's the week before. But you've also got the student championships as well.
Student championships as well. They're in March. They're in Coventry as well. I was going to play that, but apparently my student licence just literally ran out, and I'm like, But yeah,
great turnout last year, wasn't it?
Fantastic turnout again. We're planning little things on that, so hopefully that's going to be as successful, if not better. Yeah. It's great, great fun event, in Coventry. So get yourself down there if you can do that. And 25. That little thing called 25.
There used to be one, and you announced the other.
Yeah.
And then the next one, and there was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Next year, there's 64?
64. 60. We've gone from 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to 64. Yeah. Anybody who hasn't seen it, wherever you've been for the last year, it's in the northwest. It's massive. It's now in Scotland. Massive. Yeah. We're launching the South Coast and Yorkshire next week. Yeah. Next week. I expect it. I mean, Yorkshire's got great numbers already. They're qualifying like crazy in Yorkshire. So if you're in that area, get yourself along to the local casinos. If you don't know about it, very, very quickly, it's a 2-day event. It's £200 to play, 25,000 starting stack, £25,000 guaranteed. Yeah. Every casino has got one. Yeah. Pretty much every casino. There is 1 or 2 exceptions. We do apologise geographically. There's some clubs that just don't fit into any of the zones. That's very unfortunate. That's just one of them things, unfortunately. Yeah. But 85% of the casinos has got one. Check out your local guys, speak to them, they'll have all the information. From next week, we're going to give everybody the information next week. They'll have all the dates, everything about it. If you need to know anything about it, check them guys out. And if you don't know, give me a ring. No, give Phil a ring. Give Phil a ring. Don't give me a, give Phil a ring.
You did the 2014 schedule and you already were adding 2015 to the dates. Like, how far do you think in advance?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, the 25-25, we put it in the zones. There's 4 or 5 clubs in each zone. We've got, I think, 6 zones now, or we will have by January next year. So obviously, you run it all the way through to January 2015, where we can get the dates in. It took us 4 hours. I had a year planner, and I was literally 4 hours. Somebody was supposed to be helping. I'm not going to mention any names in case he's watching, but somebody was supposed to be helping us, helping me for about 30 minutes, and goes, "I've got to go now." Great help.
The long and short of this interview is that the GUKPT is back next year for its 8th season. It's going to be busier and bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, and unfortunately I'm still going to be there, but hey-ho.
And 64 events on the 25-25 series as well.
And the student championships. I'm just going to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Thanks for speaking.
You're welcome.
It's been a cracking 2013, but 2014 just going to be bigger.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Cheers, Phil.
Cheers, buddy.